about the history of Guadeloupe. So now I'm coming to a little bit more pleasant story, because a lot of you asked me already about the series Death in Paradise, because many people love the series, especially in the States and in Great Britain. In Germany, I was not even sure if we have it by now, but like the other day I asked people and they said, yeah, since it started a year ago, so now we're also coming to enjoy Death in Paradise. And Death in Paradise is being filmed here in up north in Bastia in DE. This is the place where it's filmed. There you can visit actually the beach, La Perle. This is where the beach part is filmed, and then of course you have Catherine's Bar, the prison, and the town center of DE, where you can recognize things of the series. And some cruises or some tourists who come here for longer stays, they're all coming there, and then you can take pictures of the places, and in the bar and also in the little prison you can see photos of the actual actors. So that is definitely a nice place to go. In the up here it's also of Bastia is the more adventurous part of Guadeloupe, because Conte you have touristical parts and the beaches and a lot to relax and to enjoy beach time. And here in Bastia it's a little bit more adventurous. You have the volcano that is here down south, an active one. Many different colors of beaches. Down south we have black beaches, then you have golden beaches up there. You have a natural protected area here where you can go diving or snorkeling in Reserve Cousteau. That is also very beautiful. And of course we have many high and small and beautiful waterfalls on the island where you can hike to. The most famous ones are close to the Soufrière, close to the volcano, is Chute du Carbet. There also, I think there's a little picture of them on your map. There's two waterfalls that fall together, and the highest one of them is 115 meters. So it's really impressive to see. Unfortunately, you can only see them from far away, so you cannot really have a bath in them. But there's also some waterfalls here on this traversing road where you can have a swim, take a swim, or really jump into the water of the waterfall. That is really nice. The volcano that we have is 1,467 meters high. I think it's approximately 4,800 feet, if I remember correctly. And it's still a very active volcano. The last time it was so active that people had to be evacuated was quite some time ago. It was in 1979, and then they evacuated all this south area of Bastia. And for people to live in Conte for a period of 3 to 4 months, and at this time infrastructure struggled a lot on this part of the island, because it was almost double the amount of people. But everything went well, so people could go back to their houses, and now it's one of the most watched volcanoes in Europe. And there are a lot of scientists and studies about this volcano, and it's quite nice. If you are into hiking, you can hike up there. It's 2 hours walk approximately, and then you can smell the sulfur and look into the hole of the volcano, and it's really nice and interesting to see. But unfortunately it's very rainy up there, because it's the highest point of the island, so it's always freezing cold for us who live here and who are used to these warm, nice temperatures. Yeah, and there's a lot of rainforest on Bastia as well, 17,000 hectares of rainforest in this national park. But the good thing about this rainforest is actually that we don't have any dangerous animals, so you can just hike and walk through. The animals that we got on the island are basically raccoons, which is also the lucky mascot of the national park. Then we have iguanas, and one little tiny animal, mangoose. I don't know if you know these. They're like a little bit like squirrels. And people brought mangoose to the island to kill all the snakes back in the days, because they were a lot in the banana fields to eat the rats, and then they attacked also people. So people brought the mangoose to kill the snakes, and they did a good job. There are no snakes left, and unfortunately there are no pirates left either. And besides, it's only getting very bad in May or June, when the humidity is a lot higher than now. might be wondering about life here in Guadeloupe and if it's comparable to life in France. Here we are overseas department of France, so we should have actually the same life cost and everything, but that's not right. We have the life cost here is a bit higher than in France. We have 36% higher life cost. That means especially groceries, import goods, there are a lot of taxes on top of them because of course the island needs a lot of support and subventions from France. So France is trying to get some money back in importing cars and groceries and all them things. And it got even to one point that expensive in 2008 that people were really upset and said it's not fair because they were on the same amount of money income-wise if they worked, for example, in public services than people in France, but they had so much more costs that everybody got upset about it at one point. And even people who didn't work for the government, still grocery shopping was very expensive. And I also noticed that when I was here on holidays, I was like, wow, that is crazy. Because for example, for a pack of noodles or rice, you had to pay €4. And it was just too much. And then there was a big strike, a general strike in 2009. I don't know if you know about French people, they are really very good in striking, and Guadeloupeans are even better. So it was crazy. I was here, I happened to be here, I was very unlucky with my holidays that period, so I arrived 2 days before the strike happened. And what they did, they started to cut the water, so you only had several hours during the day where you had water, tap water. Then they cut electricity, same thing. They closed down every bigger grocery store, so only little magazines were open. There was no gas station open anymore, so you were really very stuck. And that was they wanted to improve the life here on the island. So this strike continued for 6 weeks. Unfortunately, after 2, I went back to Germany because really there was nothing you could do. So 6 weeks of strike, and then all the politicians sat down together, and then there were some improvements. So they hired the minimum wage. So now you get a minimum wage of €9.76. They decreased the taxes on 200 important grocery goods, for example, baby nutrition and pasta and different vegetables. And also for people who work in public services, they adapted the prices and increased their income, so it's more comparable to people who work in the same fields in France. Ever since it's been okay. People are doing all right. It's still a little bit more expensive here, but it's fair enough. You have the sun and you have the ocean, and it's an island still, so that is okay. And people on other islands, some of them are already independent, some of them still want to be independent, but here in Guadeloupe it's more like, it's okay. People are happy being French, they benefit a lot from it as well, because we have all these social securities, and with health insurance, for example, everybody who is a resident in France is part of the French health insurance system. So you're basically covered for going to see a doctor. You need to add a little bit. For example, if I go see a doctor now, I have to pay €30 for one consultation. But he can give me medicine, he can check up on me, so that is all right. And if you want to have an additional health insurance, you can make a contract and buy one and add what you want to have covered, and so you pay a mensual or yearly fee for that supplementary health insurance. Yeah, besides public services where a lot of people work as school teachers or in the French administration, we have of course other economical sectors. So one of them is of course tourism, where a lot of people find a job in hot season. Hot season is from November till